Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can tell by the title, today's video is gonna be an update video on my health, whether or not I have endometriosis. Even though I have a lot of symptoms, I've been going to gynecologists for years, and I've actually made a really lengthy video which is already out by the time you're watching this, so please watch that first if you want to get the whole picture. So following up on that one, so I got the information or the news last Tuesday. Today is the 25th of September 2023, and since then I've been debating whether or not to go with the surgery as my doctor recommended. I don't think I've talked about this in the other video, so let's just recap. So my doctor, who I've been going for this year, so like a few months now, she told me in the last appointment last Tuesday that she thinks that the best thing to do right now is to do a surgery where they would see if I do have endometriosis or not, and if I do, where exactly and what is the actual diagnosis, because there are so many different types of endometriosis and so many different stages, as now I have learned. She recommended for me to go into the hospital, the public hospital where she also works, and get an appointment for that surgery. But she did say that that appointment would be around February 2024. Right now, or not exactly right now, in the past few days, today is Monday, and as I said, this was last Tuesday, I have not been doing well at all. I am just crying out of the blue every single day. I have posted a short video about this, so you guys are updated on things in real life. And yeah, I'm just not doing okay, but I am trying to be as positive as possible, and everyone is super positive around me, which helps a lot. But right now it's just really hard to see the positive part, although I do know rationally. And I did go to kind of emergency therapy on Thursday. I asked my therapist if I could go because something happened and I just really needed some clarity. So I did go, and that was really helpful, but I keep telling him that this feels like an out-of-body experience. This feels like a movie or something, like. And I remember specifically telling him that you see things happen to people, and I know, guys, I know there are so many worse things happening in the world. I'm aware, I know. And there are even horrible things which I am not aware of. But one thing that you have to understand, which I am sure you know of, is that everyone's problem is gonna be the most important to them. So I know that there are a lot worse things happening, but this is happening to me, so this is horrible for me. So circling back to therapy, I remember telling him that I feel like this is like a movie and like an out-of-body experience, and that I see things happening in the world to people, but you just never really think that something bad could happen to you until it does. So that's where my mindset is. My past days have been like this. I'm trying to concentrate on work and on university. I've had classes on Friday afternoon and the whole day on Saturday, and thank goodness it was a really exciting class. And I also told this to my therapist that it's really hard to be able to concentrate 100% and also, you know, just give my best and be as good as possible. And he kind of reframed it for me, which is great. And he told me to kind of look at these things as resources, which is a really great idea, and I really adore him for his ideas like this. So I'm trying to look at them like that and be patient with myself. So that's where my mindset has been. And circling back to the surgery, after talking with everyone important in my life, I decided, because they all said their way of thinking and what they think I should do, but I'm really glad that at the end of the day they said that it's going to be my decision and they are behind me 100%. I'm really glad that I am in a position where I'm able to have a decision, and I'm grateful that I have the resources to make the decision whether or not to have this surgery in public hospital or in a private practice. Obviously there are differences in the two. One, which I'm sure that you guys know, is the money. So in Hungary, when we pay taxes, with the taxes we pay to have a public medical care. So if you pay these taxes, if anything happens to you, you can kind of walk into a hospital and they will help you out. I'm not gonna say my opinion on the circumstances of the hospitals, but it's really great that we have that. On the other hand, of course, a private practice is a private practice and you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. My turtle wants to say hi, seems like. So that is the question that I've been going in circles with. But before having that decision, there's another decision that I have made, which is wanting to have a second opinion. This is not because I don't trust my doctor or that I don't trust the public hospital. That is the hospital where I was interning when I was doing my clinical psychology rotations, kind of. And I had a patient there at the two patients there at the psychiatry. So I know that hospital. It's nothing about that. It's just a few more things that I want to weigh before I have my decisions made. So today I have been preparing my papers. That's what I've been doing in the morning. I finally found a place where I registered and I finally got an appointment, which is really great. One of my friends who I've been talking to over on Instagram, she's telling me that this doctor is supposed to be one of the best in what he's doing. And I'm really glad that I have found an appointment for tomorrow, but also I was crying and so scared I couldn't push the button on the computer. So thank goodness for my boyfriend, because he did that for me. So now I have that appointment for tomorrow, and for that I want to be prepared. Even though I know I can and I'm allowed to feel my emotions, I don't want to, just be a whole mess at this appointment, because I only got 15 minutes with the specialist. So now I have all my papers down here. From 2013 until my last appointment this September, last Tuesday. All my gynecologist appointments and diagnoses, if I had any, all the things that have happened to me with all the doctors I have been to. So I'm trying to, as I said, look at the positive part of this whole thing, and because I like to organize things and that brings me happiness, and now I am just grabbing onto anything that brings me happiness. I am planning to go to the mall today and go into the shop where I can find these paper organizers, and I'm gonna organize the shit out of these papers, because, as I said, organizing brings me happiness. While talking with my friend, she also said that because inflammation is the part that we have to work on every single day in our body, she recommended to take a green or superfood supplement, as you can say in here. This has so many things. I know that this is in Hungarian, but basically all the greens that you can get into a classic green juice, but you don't do the juice in fresh, but you have it in like a powdered form. This has spinach, broccoli, spirulina. These I have no idea right now in English, I'm sorry. Camu powder, oh my gosh. Sea greens, algae, all the different things. So this is one that she recommended, but she did say that the best of the best for her that is helping is this one. But this one is from the US and it's it's definitely pricey. It has a lot of flavors, those strawberry, kiwi, mango, berry, coconut, the original one, and citrus. So right now I'm trying to figure out, because I want it to be cost effective, but of course obviously I want to spend on my health, and I'm trying to make all the dietary things. I don't know, this is so confusing because it is still not 100% that I have this disease, but also I have all the symptoms, so I don't want to label myself as someone who has endometriosis because I don't know yet. That's why I'm also getting a second opinion, and also on my papers it doesn't say that I do have endometriosis, but it says that I have a possibility of having that. I'm making all these videos about this, but not because I want to label myself or I want to make a huge deal out of it. This is just because I want to raise awareness, and if it's not endometriosis, then we will see what's gonna happen, because I do have the pain and I do have the symptoms. And in the past few months I was just like, please give me something, please tell me something, what's wrong, so I know the root cause, and from that I can build up and I can change all the things that I have to change. I will do all the workouts, I will eat all the food, and basically do anything to be healthy. Just a small little interlude. So today, as I said, it's a Monday. I think I'm gonna go today to check this green superfood blend out from my vegan. But in the meantime, I'm also making my drink, which I do every single week. I know it looks really weird, but it's just weird that my body has been naturally craving the things that I am seeing online and what my friend is telling me what and how we should eat. Our bodies always know, let me just say that. So this is actually a gut health anti-inflammatory drink that I've been doing for 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, I think. I basically just get this tray, which is for ice cubes, where I use it for this, and I have lemon juice. I can't really show to you because I already did that, but I have freshly grated ginger, which is great for inflammation. I also have ashwagandha at home. I don't think this was in the recipe, but I decided to put it in there. And I also have organic turmeric powder, and turmeric is also known as something good for inflammation. So I already have the ginger in there and the lemon juice and also the ashwagandha, and now I'm just putting the turmeric in there. You can also put some chia seeds in there. I tried it, it just wasn't the best consistency for me, so I think I'm gonna consume chia seed in like a different way, but this is gonna be great. I'm just putting like a half of a teaspoon in there. I don't want to overdo it either. Last but not least, you want to sweeten it with something. I mean, you don't have to, but I figured it tastes a little bit better that way. So the first time I did it, I didn't put honey in this tray. I just put it in after. Last time I put honey in there, and I would say that I prefer the first one. So I'm just gonna mix all this up, and it looks weird, I know, but you can see it changing color because of the turmeric. And then you're gonna want to put it into the freezer. And what I do is every morning I take one frozen piece out, I put it in a mug, and I pour some hot water over it, and I drink it. And this is what I drink instead of a coffee, because as I've learned, coffee is not good for us either because it creates inflammation. But if you've been following my channel, you guys know that coffee is not good for me for so many reasons. One of them being it just makes me jittery, and also my anxiety doesn't like it. So anxiety doesn't like anything like that. Mine doesn't like it either. So I guess we're done. Let me show you. I'm I'm wearing my Harry Potter PJs, but this is what it looks like. And it actually tastes really good. I mean, I've always been someone who was always trying to do the healthier options. It definitely changed when I moved out from my mom's home. My mom is really into organic and healthy things, just like generally healthy things. She works in healthcare as well. She's been working in healthcare for like 30 years. So she just always knew, like growing up, she always knew what was a healthy option and what we should do. So actually, it's not that big of an adjustment for me. I think because I grew up this way, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and, you know, just always choosing the healthier option. But yeah, when I moved out and I had my grown-up money and I was living alone, things changed. Morning, everybody. This is my outfit for today. I'm gonna leave these because they're comfy and I need all the comfort today. We're going to work and then we're gonna go to the specialist. I'm scared. Hey guys, I finished at work. Going to the doctor. I'm freaking out, but it's okay.